Hey guys, how is everyone? Wow, 111 in the chat. 111 in the chat. Look at that. Hit the like button. My lucky spirit angel numbers up 121 now. Haha, that's okay. 121, smash the like. Okay. Hi everyone. I just want to say thank you to everybody who has reached out to me to ask if I'm okay, to let me know what this man is doing is unacceptable, so on and so forth. Because let's face it, my people, anybody who acts out like that obviously has some things going on. You know what I'm saying? And to anybody who wants to justify him making fun of my recovery, saying you pillhead biatch, didn't you go to a mental trigger warning, first of all, because when you're dealing with abusive people, you kind of have to let the people know, right? So trigger warning, okay? Trigger warning. This is what he's doing is not okay. It's straight up not. It not only is it not okay, the justification, like this is like still at least the third person I've seen in the last couple weeks just lose their mind immediately. Like, hey, I like put my toe in the water and they'll like let me nosedive in. You know what I mean? It's like, okay. If you sure you want to do all that? All right. Like, it's just disgusting behavior. Now, if you haven't been here my last couple of streams, you're probably a little lost, right? You probably are like, what are you even talking about, AZ? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little catch up, and then I'm gonna talk about what's going on that's just not okay. It's just not okay. And listen, he can make fun of my recovery, my mental health, all this stuff. I don't care, but what I do care about is the person in our audience, and I say our audience because we do share a lot of subscribers who might be going through it right now, who maybe doesn't know if they should tell somebody, reach out for help, whatever, who thinks that if they do, they're going to get it made fun of and thrown in their face, right? Because that's what cool kids do. We throw people's recovery and mental health in their face and make fun of them for it, right? That apparently that must be the cool thing to do. I must have not got the memo on that, but hey. Anyways, so before I play you his abusive stream, yes, it's abusive. Yup. It's abusive. Yup. It sure is. But let's see if it justifies, if his anger justifies, if it actually if it even makes sense. Like, does he have any reason to warrant being that angry? I mean, maybe in his head, but not in real life. No, sir. Nope. Not even a little bit, but hey. All right, so let me bring up this video briefly here. Okay, so bear with me. I just want to give everyone a little reminder about what got us here, okay? Hold up.
But but people hiding shit on Instagrams and being private here, being private there, and all that, and then they talk about me. People talk, and I do appreciate the people that bring stuff to my attention because I want to have the respect of people. If they believe I fuck up, come at me and talk at me. And people are like, "Oh, well, the video went down." Yeah, it did go down. I took the fucking video down because I wanted to see what the fuck was going on in the video because we're trying to get the timelines right because Mr. Paulson says he's going to file criminal charges against me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, I'll take the shit down, see what the fuck it is. No, that makes sense. So I didn't want them out there. Oh, okay. That's cool, man. Yes. That's cool. But I appreciate you even just answering it. See how we handled that? I fucked up, got a little high head because I misunderstood her and then I fixed it. No Why couldn't Tom Paulson do that? That's all the fuck it was. That's respect right there. When two people can actually do that, that's how you fix shit around here. Two people can actually just sit right here, and that's it. So because these two are telling this, okay, that's cool. Nobody. I just wanted to know if it was you that had said it because it was coming off that they're saying that you did it. Yes, I know T's in here. I'm talking to her. Okay, that's all. That's all I was asking. I didn't know if you had wrote it or somebody else was writing, because you see how it's lined up. They're putting it out as like you did it. You see what I'm saying? Okay, that's cool. That's all I needed to know, because I didn't want to throw any kind of shade or allegations at the motherfucker without actually hearing from that person. Will you put the video back up and fucked up? Yeah, I'll put it back up. I'll put it back up whenever I get a fucking chance, because I got too many other things to do. But I'll get it back up. I'm not worried about it. But here, I'll even say what I said again. He can take down the copyright strike, or fuck it, I'm going to release the emails. And that's what I said. That was the exact words I said. He could release it. He could take down the copyright, the false copyright that he had done against me. And I wouldn't release the emails that were given to me. That was the only thing I ever said, was that I would release the emails that Julie sent me. That was it. It was never about, hey, fuck Paulson.
Okay, so as you can see in here, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I said, hey, listen, this is the definition of blackmail, okay? Mad people came to me and were like, AZ, do you know that Road Hog blackmailed Todd Paulson? Now, the reason why I get brought in on this, just so we're clear here, is we have to think back, right? We have to think back, okay? How did we get here? We got here because he let Julie G on his channel, and he told everybody, I just wanted to give the woman a voice. Which, I don't know if you know Road Hog, follow Road Hog, but like, he doesn't strike me, in my opinion, as somebody who's worried about giving voices to women, considering he throws the C word out and he's just fat shames people, he's just disgusting all over the place. I don't think he really cared. So from the get-go, anybody that had more than 2 brain cells was like, this is kind of odd. Like, he didn't even question this girl. Like, he just let her on with no proof, no nothing. We all knew she was BSing. Even if you're a diehard Road Hog fan, I think you can probably agree that Julie was just one giant red flag, okay? I mean, let's keep it real. He knew that. He knew that. But what you might not know is Julie shopped her story around to quite a few creators, including myself. She showed me where she even hit me up and told me about it, and my response was like, huh? Literally, huh? Or what? Like, I already played that video. It was a few videos ago, but anyways. So basically, everybody she hit up, Renelle Smith, I'm sure there's more. We were all like, yeah, sure, Jan. You know what I mean? Literally, but not Road Hog, though. Oh, no, not Road Hog. Because you know why? Road Hog had a vendetta. Yes, sir, he sure did. He had a vendetta. He said to himself, I'm about to lose my channel because Todd Paulson gave me a copyright strike. Because he gets lots of copyright strikes because, you know, words are hard and stuff. Terms of service, hard to read for Road Hog. So hard. So he keeps making the same mistakes over and over. He keeps getting copyright, and, you know, nothing's ever his fault, though. And I know somebody else like that around here. But anyways, so yeah, he saw Julie as an opportunity, as you just heard him say. Todd, if you don't release, all I said to him was, if we don't release the copyright strike, you know, I was going to have Julie on. So, okay, so now we know why Julie really came on, right? I mean, guys, am I wrong here? Like, really, obviously. He'll tell you till he's blue in the face. Like, I just wanted to give her a voice. But no. Now it all makes sense, okay? He had Julie come on as a big F you to Todd Paulson, and that's all it was. Nothing more, nothing less, okay? Nothing more, nothing less. And let me clarify something for you people, okay? I'm always going to say what I want to say. I'm not going to tiptoe around to make people, I don't know, warm and fuzzy inside. It's not my style. It never has been, okay? When I said Road Hog's cult followers the other night, what I meant was the people who stand by his abhorrent actions and his just disgusting behavior by any means necessary. Because if you can sit there and you can watch the things he said about me the other night and still co-sign this dude, I don't need you around, literally. I really don't. So you don't need to leave me a goodbye letter. I got 2 of them today from people who are like, just 2, which was kind of shocking. I thought there'd be more, who were like, I'm unsubscribing because you're mean to Road Hog. And I'm like, girl, you ain't never commented here before, so bye. Like, see ya. Like, if you co-sign this behavior, I'm not going to miss you. Go. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. I'm not asking people to choose. I'm just saying, like, you're not going to hurt my feelings by telling me that, especially if I've never seen your name before and you've never commented on my channel. Like, okay, you know, that's all there is to it. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. How come Road Hog can sit up there and be a disgusting human being night after night? That's okay. But as soon as somebody, and when I say somebody, I don't think anyone else has ever spoken out about this dude's disgusting behavior, right? Because they know how unhinged he is, obviously, and he's just not worth it. He's like a liability, literally. He don't know how to act right, right? So, anyways, yeah. So wait till you hear this, right? I've just listen, guys, and don't even get. So many people got so angry about this, and the way I'm looking at it is, you're not doing yourself any favors, dude. Literally, literally. You are making things worse for yourself. Your cult following, when I say cult following, I mean the people who co-sign your garbage behavior. For what reason? I don't know, because they're the cult following, whatever. Okay? If you still want to subscribe to Road Hog, you still want to listen to me, you still want to listen to him, that's fine. But if you can stand by this disgusting behavior, what are you even doing in this community? Like, don't we all? And here, I love how people are like, oh, I'm not in the anti-KJ community. Well, bitch, neither am I, okay? There is no anti-KJ community because there's no pro-KJ community, okay? There isn't. The fact of the matter is this. This dude's been around since 2013. Nobody ever paid him any mind until he started calling KJ the C word. Literally. Literally. And we all know how much people hate her. So they're like they're like moths to a light. Anybody talks bad about KJ, even myself, I'm like, oh shoot, let me watch this video, right? Because we all find her behavior appalling and disgusting. Now, my problem comes in when people in this community who have a problem with KJ and the nasty she does start to do things like, I don't know, like KJ. Then all of a sudden it's like, okay, wait a minute, I thought we didn't like this behavior. But now all of a sudden it's okay for Road Hog to just, blackmail people and things like that, right? Right? So I asked him to come on the other night. I can't do it, I can't. But immediately took to his own live to run his mouth because, I'm a real man. I'm sorry. If you need to remind me how real you are you even really real, bro? I say that all the time. Seems to be another pattern. But don't worry. The iMessies of the world, I don't even want to say the girl's name because she's absolutely bananas. The most recent one. Yikes. Jesse's already over there like, she never even apologized to that YouTuber, Jesse. Bro, stop pretending to be a robot. We know it's you. Okay? Like, literally. Yeah, Red Rampage. Exactly, Julie. So anyways, people come to me like, you should cover this. This is blackmail, blah, blah, blah. Now listen, I don't like the Paulsons. I don't care for them, especially Katie Joy. But Todd Paulson showed up in my comments respectfully. I addressed the CPS thing with him. I have recorded videos where literally their story doesn't match the words that come out of their mouth. I've addressed the phone number I've left several times. And that's not really going to work, dude. So try as you might, right? Yeah, I got the hots for Todd Paulson. Blech, blech. Sleeveless fucking Todd Paulson, I know, right? With his cheese knife. It's just so funny. Like this is the problem. This is why I started talking out against people who talk out against the Paulsons, but then act worse than them. Because it's an epidemic lately. It is. There are people out here who will cling to their name, but act worse than them. Right? What is the point of that? I mean, I'm sorry. So what Katie does is bad, but you are doing shit that's even worse, literally. And that's okay, right? I can't speak my line. Yeah, exactly, the geeky banana. Am I also in love with KJ the 3 times I agreed with her? I mean, is that because we are operating at about an eighth grade level right now, so I guess so. If we're gonna operate as a playground, I guess you could say that whatever you want, dude. Say whatever you want. I don't care. If Katie's right about something, I'm going to speak on it. If Katie's wrong about something, I will speak on it. Like, I'm not here to follow a narrative, and that's where me and people like Road Hog differ, right? I say it every time. I saw Katie Joy dressed as the devil on Sunday outside the church. I had my camera, but I didn't take a picture. I believe you. They will believe anything. Their hate for Katie trumps their logic. Literally. I will be mad at Katie for the things Katie really does. I will be mad at be mad at Todd for the things Todd does. If they're not doing anything wrong, why would I do that? Kind of like the Julie G thing, right? If I had a vendetta and I was about to lose my channel and I wanted to, blackmail somebody, that would be a convenient time to just believe whatever it is that the person against them is saying. It's disgusting behavior because not only did the Julie thing have no merit, but we have actual victims out here who are scared to say what happened to them for fear of not being believed. And then you have selfish ass people like Road Hog who don't care about that. No, no, no. Let's just focus on the greater good. Hating Katie Joy. Right? Because without Katie Joy, who is Road Hog? Who is he? Does anybody know? Who is he? I really don't know. I really don't know. Who is he? What is he? Where's his creative talent? Where's his creative energy? What else does he talk about? What else does he know? Does he edit videos? Like, where is his creative talent besides yelling the C word into a microphone? Does anybody know? No? Me either. Okay, so let's get into one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. And listen, we can be mad at this all we want, but at the end of the day, this is not normal behavior, especially considering that 80% of the community agrees with me. 88% actually. 88% agree that what he did was blackmail. And the fact of the matter is this. The only two things I want to hear come out of his mouth are the following. I disagree with AZ on the blackmail thing because X, Y, and Z. Or I took my September 12th video down because X, Y, and Z. Because why would you take a video down if you did nothing wrong, right? If people are telling me that's the video he made the claims in and the video is gone and he still can't really explain as why it's still gone, but he'll come up here, call me a B word, make fun of my mental health, do this, that, spend all this energy, extracurricular energy, telling me what a trash human I am. That has nothing to do with the facts at hand. Not even a little bit. I mean, you can assassinate my character all you want, but let's talk about what we really were supposed to talk about. Why is your video gone if you did nothing wrong? And how do you justify this as not being blackmail? If he ever answers those questions, let me know. But until then, you will see him act like this. Okay, so let me get it up on the screen here. Trigger warning, it's not nice. Not even a little bit. So be warned. Be warned. Hold on 1 second. Don't say I didn't warn you. It's pretty disgusting. It's so funny how his version of events are like so different. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. So there is some foul language, of course, in this. So don't say I didn't warn ya. Okay. This is just crazy. Hold on. I'm going to try not to stop it every few seconds because that will get annoying.
So, you know, hey everybody, hey. I'm good. I'm sitting on my 30-minute break at work. I wanted to get it done, and you know, I guess we have to handle this the way that it needs to be handled, and that's fine by me. AZ is over in her live right now, doing her bullshit. I came at her, tried to talk to her. They blocked me out, and that's fine. That just she wanted to start the name calling. So here's what's happening. I have shown me and her have been disrespecting, but if you see,
She started it. Did. Before that, he was a dodgeball champion. Yep, sure did. Those are the two things I have called him. Okay? Because his behavior is disgusting.
in my life earlier today, I never called her out of her name. She said some fucked up shit. It is what it is. Her chat keeps continuously doing what it is. And,
My chat, bro, do you know, right now there are 279 people watching this. Do you think that I'm able to talk, screen maneuver, do all these things and pay attention to what every single person says? I wish I could. I really do. But I don't, truth be told, I don't know what everybody said until my stream's over and I go back and read it because I have ADHD. I can't pay attention to like several things at once half the time. But Gen T, thank you. I'm glad to be a member of your channel because you have integrity. Something he doesn't even know. I know. Thank you very much, Gen T. I appreciate that. I'll put that towards my dodgeball fund, okay? I appreciate that, Gen T. Thanks. Nothing you have ever said to him warranted what he said. Thank you, Kristen Price, for articulating that for me. That's exactly how I feel about it. All right.
she's okay with it. And she's, basically hanging off of my ball sack, and that's fine. So now she wants to go to this level. That's fine with me. We can go to that level. All that fucking bleach that she's putting in her hair is rotting her brain. She can sit over there and say whatever the fuck she wants. She wants to insert herself in the drama. Well, I got some surprises for her. It's not me who called CPS on somebody or tried to set up the CPS allegations and all this stuff, but
no, I didn't see the last one from last night. Did you see the one from last night with his wife saying you had track marks up your legs and asked where your child's dad is? You guys, did I not just tell a story about my child's dad and about how the ATV flipped over and whatever? And also, I have pictures of me in my bathing suit on my Instagram. So try again. Kim S., you got to know the 5 Ds: dodge, dip, duck, dive, dodge. Yep. Sounds about right, Kim. Thank you very much. No, I never shot drugs. I've told this story a million times. Jesus Christ. If you're going to make fun of my addiction, at least know what you're talking about. Jesus. Even if I did, like, what does that have to do with the issue at hand? Are you that cornered? Are you that cornered, sir? Are you that cornered? Like the little rabid freaking raccoon in the corner? God. Yeah, Mrs. Road Hog says that too. Wow, I'm surprised. I thought she was classy.
But that shit's out there. That's not me. You want to see what dirt is? Here's what dirt is. It's not my fault that you went to a fucking mental asylum because you tried to kill yourself because you're so fucking stupid.
Wow. Guys, is that why I went to a mental asylum? Does anybody know? Because I've told this story how many times? Even if it was, what does it have to do with the issue at hand? Absolutely nothing. Well, the night before, hold on, what did Steeda say? Well, the night before, he was upset her makeup was prettier than his. Now he's upset about her hair. Yeah, let's talk about the important things, right? The things that really matter. Like people's hair and makeup and, something that happened to them years ago. And if you want to know about my addiction story, I've told it. It's on my channel at least twice. At least. God. In Road Hog, you're really dumb because guess how, if I had to guess, you know how many subscribers you probably have, and me, who have struggled with some form of addiction or have a loved one who struggle with it? Yet you're out here acting a fool, embarrassing yourself. International Show Your Ass Week. It ran late this week, we're running into 2 weeks now with International Show Your Ass Week. I wonder how many of Road Hog's subscribers have either struggled with addiction, have a child that has, a sister, a brother, a father, a mother. If you are out there and you are listening, just know that not all humans are like Road Hog. Okay? What a horrible world that would be. Julie says, behind the beard is a dirty mouth. He shows his lack of intelligence. Meanwhile, you keep showing your integrity. Thank you, Julie. It's crazy. I can't even believe that came out of his mouth. Like, you got to be stupid to say something like that. You got to be stupid. Because you obviously are completely ignorant to how many people have been affected by drugs and alcohol. Sierra says, T-spiracy, I had struggled with suicide before, so Road Hog saying we all stupid needs to back off because it hurts us since we are all victims of suicide. And Sierra, that's why I'm doing this, right? He can call me whatever he wants. He can say whatever he wants. But to the person who's out there struggling right now, who might hear that, just know that you're worth so much more. Don't let this man trick you into being less than. He feels so lowly about himself that he has to try to convince people they are less than. You are not less than. I am not less than. Thank you. Stina Marie. If anyone feels they want to harm themselves, there is absolutely nothing stupid about getting help. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not even a little bit. I said what I said to the doctor about hurting myself because I knew it would get me help. And there were no beds for detoxes where I lived at the time. I said what I said to save my life, and a lot of people do the same. And a lot of people do say things like that because they mean it and they really do need help. And if you're out there and you're struggling, just know you're not alone. It happens. Life happens. Things happen. Please, if you need someone to talk to, hit me up on Instagram. Thank you, Stina, by the way.
And this is retaliation right here. You want to be a dumb bitch, and I'm going to treat you like a dumb bitch. You ain't nothing but some little fucking, ooh, look at me, I'm special because I'm AZ. Your name's Ashley, bitch, get over yourself. You're a Marilyn Monroe wannabe. Ty Paulson's over in your chat. You're fine with him. But would Ty Paulson like to know that you're the one that coerced all the motherfuckers to join up together to get CPS called on him and Katie? Because I tried to ask you that in your chat, and you got real defensive and blocked me out.
I know where this Gabby thing comes from. Hold on, where did it go? Then I'll get to Sue Elliott's comment. So he's saying that I stole money from Gabby. You know who started that rumor? My ex mod, who was literally offering people 1-800 Sandals vacations while I was trying to talk about Gabby. And, some other things went on. Anyways, I took her wrench away and she cried really hard. And now she makes up DMs and everything else. I had to debunk her by going live on Instagram and literally with my phone held to my computer showed everybody what we really talked about because she was manipulating DMs, and she's done it to other people since. And yeah, so she's the one that started that rumor, and that's kind of crazy because she was right there with me the whole time. So she's reaching big time. That never happened, ever. To anybody who says that I did that or anything close to the sort, show your evidence. Show your evidence. Show your evidence like I did with Road Hog blackmailing Todd Paulson. Show your evidence. Or shut up. One or the other. Sue Elliott. I lost my dad and brother to suicide. He makes me sick. And Sue, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Like, he needs to understand, man, there are consequences to cold words like that, right? There are. There are. These are real people out here who have loved ones, and you are just shitting all over them because of me, because of a blackmail video. Really? You want to shit on the entire population, the entire community who has somebody because of what I presented from your own mouth. Think about that. I played your words. Let that sink in.
You don't want real criticism. Oh, I'm giving you this and my point and all this and all that. You know what? Here's what I think. I even went on my channel and told everybody, if you're going to go over there, be respectful. Don't go up in there running shit and, talking all that crazy stuff. So I told my people that. But here's what I want to get down to, AZ. You're not addressing the issues. I did a live today, which means you didn't look at it. Where I pointed out where you fucked up. Where you fucked up, man. And because you're sitting there saying, well, I did my background check. No, you didn't. You even said in your live last night you didn't know the bitch is dumb. She's sitting here talking about 500 people voted on this and voted on that. We're talking about 500 people I could give less a fuck about. That's 500.
If you are one of the 519 people who voted, he don't give a fuck about you. If you think, Road Hog, that some people who subscribe to you are going to agree with you 100% of the time, you are worse off than I thought. Nobody should agree with somebody 100% of the time. If I were to come up here and tell my subscribers I didn't give an F about them, where would I be? You're literally throwing your channel away before our eyes because your ego is hurt. Yikes. Yikes.
Of your subscribers. That's 500 random people possibly. Bitch, you're not even as big as KJ. And I'm going to call.
Bitch, you're not even as big as KJ. When did I say I was? What do you talk? What does that have to do with anything? You are watching The Spiral right now. Wambulance. Stacy says, that's okay. I voted and the feeling is mutual. Ooh. Thank you, Stacy. Appreciate that. So what? If you're one of his subscribers and in this one instance you don't agree with him, you just heard what he said. I don't give an F about you. Right? Because, anybody that doesn't agree with Road Hog 100% of the time, he don't give an F about you. He doesn't care. Make sure you listen to the words that come out of his mouth.
Oh, you out because she's like, now Road Hog's disgusting and he's this and he's that. Well, so are you fucking pillhead. Didn't you have a fucking relapse? You sitting here calling somebody disgusting. Fuck you. I don't want your respect.
I have never relapsed once I got professional help, Road Hog. What does that, again, what does that have to do with anything? What does it have to do? Why don't you answer where your September 12th video went and why you took it down if you did nothing wrong? Why don't you answer the reasons why this is not blackmail? Why does, even if I did relapse, even if I did, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? You're not going to break me, sir. All you're doing is damaging the people who listen. Okay? That's it. That's all you're doing. Because if you think I'm alone out here, you are ignorant. All right, let's go on.
Nobody's trying to be like your fake Boston ass. And no disrespect to Boston, great city, Boston. You don't even live in Boston, bitch. You live like a
My fake Boston ass. I'm sorry, would you like me to tell my subscribers in the entire YouTube community what my exact address is, Road Hog? I am 20 minutes away from Boston. Yes, but my subscribers already know that because I say it all the time. What does my location have to do with anything? Again, nothing.
fucking quite a few miles of a dirty ass city. So you want to go low? I'm going to go low. I tried to deal with this in a situational way where I tried to do it with respect. Even though we were fighting, you wanted to show that you were a bitch tonight. In your life, go ahead, block him. I don't want to hear him. That's what you did, AZ. Sound like Todd Paulson and shit. Why don't you go look at the response that Todd Paulson gave me earlier? He was in your fucking comment section again, going on, oh, and then I said, hey, Todd, do you want me to take it down? No, he writes out a 4-page fucking letter talking about, no, man, we're going to handle it. And then he told me to go back to my echo chamber. I told him to go back to his room where his wife puts his ass. So here it is. As far as I'm concerned, AZ is nothing but a bleach-haired little bitch. Now I called you out of your name because you deserve.
Wow. This posturing, this whole mean man act is really, really fascinating. Jamie Schaefer, hello, Jamie. Also, for the record, I have firsthand heard him say that he struggled with booger sugar in the past. Oh, really? You don't say. You don't say. Well, isn't that interesting? Wow. But he's so much better than the rest of us, right? Ask me if I would ever throw that in his face. Nope, I'm not a trash human. Nope, trash humans do that. I would not be better than him if I did that. Just like acting like KJ makes me no better than her, right, Road Hog? You exhibit the same exact qualities that KJ has, but yet you pretend like you're better than her. You are the lowest of the low right now on this platform. And the only people that probably are really happy you're doing this is Jesse, the crazy mod, all these people who literally are specimens of just disaster. You all belong together. Trash humans. Let's go on.
Deserve it. I showed you respect. I didn't call you out of your name on my live today. I fucking straight came at you with facts. You don't want to do this. You want to throw up polls, bitch. That's all the fuck you can do is throw up polls. Nobody likes you. And here's the fact, Jack. People know you're the one that set up the CPS allegation.
Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. This is normal. Yeah, I threw up the poll. You want to know why? Fuck what I say. Let's hear from the people. Because I knew that you were going to kick and scream for your pacifier. I knew that you were going to have a meltdown. That's why I tried to avoid this subject altogether until you handed it to me on a silver platter. Then I had no choice, did I? So yeah, let's hear from the people. So I had a little meeting with the people and the members that wanted me to bring this story forward. They were like, they brought it to me, and then two of them were like, you know what? You shouldn't even do it. This dude is like unhinged. He'll probably like attack your family. And I'm like, really? Well, yeah, really. Okay. Because that's normal, guys. That's normal. But thank you, Jamie, for letting me know that. That's super interesting. Wow. Wow. Call you out by your name. Yeah. Yep. I have addressed the CPS thing. And by the way, speaking of Todd's comments, did you not see me and Todd talking about that exact situation? But here you are trying to flip it all around. Like you didn't see it when I know you did because you're in the thread, Road Hog. You're in the thread, remember? Shyla says, it was a battle of wits and he came unarmed. Literally. Either talk about the subject or hand or just shut up. Like, this whole insult thing is so fucking beneath me. It really is. You know how easy it is to make fun of somebody? Like, literally. But do you know how difficult it is for a person like Road Hog to put together a cohesive response? Oh my god. Too many brain cells.
And I also know this here. I'm going to finally let it out. I have a certain guy that was actually going to go on KJ's live stream and talk about your ass, but we're in the works getting that over here now. So you want me to get dirt? I told you, bitch, I'm going to throw dirt in your eye. I ain't no pussy. I'm not one of these other motherfucking little bitches.
Because men who have to tell me they're not a pussy means they're real men. Listen, I never let a dude talk to me like this in my real life. And if you think that you're special, you're sadly mistaken. Who talks to women like this? Where do they do this at? Please tell me. Where I'm from, the men that I know do not talk to women like this. It's disgusting. And you're this worked up over a YouTube criticism. God, I'd hate to see what happens in real life when you get mad. Like someone said, AZ is my nickname. People in my real life, outside of the screen, call me that. But he thinks, oh, you're so cool because you're AZ. When did I say I was so cool? What do you, this is so, like, I don't know. I devolve. I literally start devolving the more I listen to him. So let's continue here.
Out here fucking around with. You're just a wannabe fucking thug hoe. Hey, you got you what, 7,000 subscribers? Who gives a fuck? Bitch, you couldn't even be in my platform. You couldn't even live my life. We're going to go on KJ's live stream and talk about your ass, but we're in the works of getting that over here now. So you want me to get dirt? I told you, bitch, I'm going to throw dirt in your eye. I ain't no pussy. I'm not one of these other motherfucking little bitches out here fucking around with. You're just a wannabe fucking thug hoe. Okay, you got you what, 7,000 subscribers? Who gives a fuck? Bitch, you couldn't even be in my platform. You couldn't even live my life. Oh, but we're supposed to do this. Look at the people that don't like you, bitch. Yeah, T-spiracy, because that's how the fuck you are, is spiracy. Watch, he'll go on live after my life. Nah, bitch, you're live right now. Here I am at live. You think that I give a fuck about you, T? Not one bit, bitch. You dye your hair so much that your brain has rotted out, honey. That's the problem.
For somebody who doesn't care about me, you sure waste a lot of wind talking about me. Just saying. Just saying. Road Hog's a thug, you guys. He's a thug. You couldn't live my life. What? We're on YouTube. Like, what are you talking about anymore? You ain't about that life. Wow, gotta act hard for the YouTubers. Oh my god, this is like really. He called you spiracy. Yeah, Jesse came up with that, and Jesse is, you know, what's the word I want to use? I don't know, but it cracks me up because everybody that has a problem with me, they're like, "Oh, conspiracy, like conspiracy." And I'm like, you're like the 90th person to call me that. It's really not that funny. Like, you know, I wonder if he's on blood pressure medicine. I don't know. Yeah, unique Sherma, right? He's definitely unique. Of course, he's all up in Road Hog's comments. Like, yeah, AZ owes I Jesse an apology. Sure, I do. You cost me $453.75, and I owe you an apology. Whatever you say. You know? And this is what I'm saying. If you co-sign this abusive person, I don't think I care if you leave. So to the 3 people who have never commented on my channel, who think that somehow, I'm going to cry myself to sleep, I'm not. Because if this is acceptable behavior to you, I'm not going to be sad to see you go. This is disgusting. In my world, men don't talk to women like this. And the men that do, it doesn't go well.
With you. You got bitches over there running their mouth. I don't give a fuck. They don't affect my life. You got motherfuckers over there threatening to go to my job and shit, and you're okay with it. And guess what? You are what you are because you're so proud about your community. You said that. You respect your community. Half the fucking people in your community today have tried to dox me, have tried to go at my motherfucking job. Okay? You have.
Half the people in this community have tried to dox him. Like, what are you talking about? Nobody cares about your work. Why would I even know about that? Why would I even know about that? You're a real man. You handle your own business. What are you crying to me for? Right?
People do it, and you ain't said shit. You're fine with it. You're fine with it. You know why? Because you're nothing but drama. You said on your live earlier, you're just like Katie Joy. No, bitch, you're Katie Joy. You're a fucking wannabe. You got Shins and August Jim over there. You communicate with them. Do you not know people are snitching you out? Those bitches try to dox me. And you're buddy with them. Would you deny this?
I'm buddy with Shens, really? Why? Because I agree that you should have never showed a picture of her kid? That makes me her bestie? Shens and I have had our issues, but I think I can look past them when a disgusting human like you shows a photo of her kid. That's gross. I will put my issues aside with Shens any day and to say, yeah, you know what? That's wrong. Because I can do that. And apparently, the more I look around here, I might be the only one that can do that. That can actually look at somebody and go, I don't like X, Y, and Z, but I do agree with you on, A, B, and C. It's like this community is so black and white. It's like all or nothing. Right? Like Real Entertainment News. He's like, we were on his show the other night, but he doesn't tell anybody why I called Real Entertainment News to try to reason with him about not exposing somebody's mental health. Right? I disagree with lots of stuff people do. But when they do things that I agree with, I agree. Like, you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, what does it matter? I don't know about your beef with Shens. All I know is you showed a picture of her kid and doxed her. Why do you expect me to know about you? You are fucking nobody to me. David Epic, does he not realize how badly he is assassinating his character? I've never heard of him before right now, and I think he's a DB. Yep, David, he sure is. But he somehow thinks he's gangsta by yelling at women like this, David, do they do that where you're from? Probably not, right? Thank you, by the way. Hey. Oh, he's streaming your live AZ, so he hasn't read TOS. Stina, I was kind of hoping that would happen. Oh boy, Road Hog still. See, this is how you know when somebody's stupid, okay? When you tell them ahead of time, hey, if you do that again, you're breaking TOS. I'm going to have a problem. And then they do it again. Right? It's like he's gotten how many copyright strikes, but yeah, he keeps doing the same things over and over and over again. And you're supposed to be intelligent? Wow.
Those bitches came at me for nothing. Here's what I'm gonna say. If Todd Paulson wants to do something, let Todd Paulson be a man. Stop fucking holding his hand with him, bitch. That's exactly what you're doing. It's holding Todd Paulson's hand. If Todd Paulson wants to take me to fucking court, let Todd Paulson do it. Otherwise, take your bitch ass on, take care of your kid, and shut the fuck up, drughead.
Wow. Big mad, huh? Why are you talking about my kid? What does my kid have to do with you blackmailing Todd Paulson? What does my kid have to do with you being one of the toxic people in this community who are far worse than the Paulsons could ever be? What does that have to do with it? This is abusive content, my people.
You sit around talking about, I'm T-Spiracy. Bitch, I'm Road Hog. Bitch, I'm from the fucking hood. I grew up in the hood. Everything I got in my life, I earned. You're just some little white bimbo that's trying to run shit, and you ain't nothing in my book. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, I ain't fucking you, bitch. I don't have to answer to you, bitch. But I think it's gonna be real funny when we find the proof that your fucking ass is the one that had CPS called on KJ, all the above, and started the shit.
Road Hogs from the hood, you guys. Should we be scared? Or, I mean, again, what does that have to do with anything? You're so gangsta. He's trying to. Do you see what he's doing here? This is adorable. It really is. He's trying to intimidate me. He thinks that this posturing, this tough guy act will somehow make me cower away and not expose the fact he blackmailed Todd Paulson. You see, Road Hog, the difference between you and I, all I have to do is play what you said. That's it. I don't need to worry about your family. I don't need to worry about you growing up in the hood. I don't need to worry about any of that. I have your own words that you said out of your own mouth, and that's all I need. That's it. It's funny how that works, huh? Look at all this extra, huh? So extra. This is against terms of service. I'm going to say it again.
So guess what, bitch? Fuck KJ. Welcome to hell, TC, whatever the fuck you want to be called, Ashley. I hope it's being recorded. I don't give a fuck. Record these fucking nuts. Here's the fact. You got two bitches in your chat right now that said they were going to go after my family and my kids, and you're cool with it. So you want it on, bitch? It's on.
Okay, I went through my chat, by the way. Show me where somebody in my chat said they were going after your family and your kids. Does anybody remember that? He named my state, my kids, and one of my businesses. Oh, that's nice. Because that matters, you know. I can't. This is like, these are the toxic people on the internet. This is why we cannot have nice things. Hey. He's talking August, Gem, and Shens. Okay. So I'm supposed to, let me get this straight. By the way, Kiki, right? I have no idea why you got blocked off my channel. I think there was a moderator that blocked you and Stina Marie, and I don't know why. I don't know if it was an accident, but I apologize, because at the end of the day, this is my channel and I'm responsible for what my mods do. So I hope you forgive me on that. And I definitely was not happy to hear that this morning. I went live on Instagram and I was like, are you kidding me? Anyways, I'm still trying to figure out who did it, but I don't know what Shens and August Gem do, okay? Just like today on Twitter, somebody tagged me in a post. Somebody said something about, oh my God, is Road Hog doing this in his work truck or something? It would be a shame if someone called his work. But they said that on YouTube. Now, on Twitter, all they did was share a thing with me about him being a KJ. So somebody tagged me in the YouTube thing and on the Twitter thing. And they were like, oh, T-Spiracy, like, you like comments from people who do things like this? Like, yo, I'm sorry. Let me run a comprehensive fucking history report on everybody that comments everywhere before I ever like something that has nothing to do with Road Hog's place of employment. Like, are you even listening to yourselves? You know how impossible it is for me to keep up with all of these little spats that he has? I don't give a shit about Road Hog, so why would I have known these things? Why does this matter to the issue at hand? As long as they were not doing these things while they were in my chat, I don't give a shit if they were here or are here. You're holding me accountable for things you say people do outside of my chat. You're that desperate. You're reaching that hard. Yikes.
You got people out there giving you money because you think you're somebody. You ain't shit. And we know that you call CPS bitch, and people are lining up to snitch on you. At least I can own up like, man, what the fuck I did. Yep, I said it.
Press 1 in the chat if you've heard me address this CPS thing before. And you've heard me own up to my part in it. Press 1. The only person still going on about the CPS thing is my previous mod, who also faked DMs with me, who also got debunked at every corner she still takes. She's never been proven once right. Ever. Ever. So good luck believing her. Okay? Do you see all these ones in the chat right now? Are all these people liars, Road Hog? Are all these people lying to you? And I don't make anybody give me super chats. Why that's relevant, I still don't know. Do you not get any? Are you jealous? Like, what's the real issue here? What does that have to do with anything? Big mad. For a tough guy, you get awfully salty about one little, all I did was show your words. Your own words.
Yeah, thanks, I'm dealing with it like a man. But you're over there holding top Moses' fucking hand like you're his mommy. You know what the thing is she went to a mental asylum because of her mental shit, and she's still fucking up. This is not good for one person's mental fucking stability.
Excuse me, sir. You should probably not be talking about mental stability at all, because your behavior is, a little messy right now. And my mental health stay had more to do with my wanting to get helped, but you would know that because I've told this story 85 times. So, yeah. He's about 6 months to a year behind on Katie Joy News. I know. Let me read her essay report. Yeah, bro. That happened how long ago? Oh, boy. Sir, I know you're not speaking on someone else's mental health. I know, right? Jeez. Remind. Okay. I played his own words. Remember that.
I don't care. I think that's all fuck out here. Bullshit. I got the recording that shows that they didn't. They sat there for fucking 15 minutes and let it roll. Okay? She sat there and let the shit roll, and she don't even give a fuck. The shit is on. This bitch wants to go low, then we're going to play dirty this time. I told that fucking bitch. With her motherfucking relapsing ass. You want to go low, we're going to go fucking low. It is on now. You want to sit there and play dirty? It's dirty rules.
Settle down, gangsta. It's just YouTube, really. Yeah. So Nikki says, worried about your mental stability while simultaneously threatening your mental stability with all his BS. Yeah. Like, luckily for me, I have a very strong system in place. I have been in a very good place for years now. So lucky for me, things like this don't break me. It just makes me more disgusted with the state of the world, honestly. When you think it's cool to make fun of somebody's mental health or their, addictions, you're not that cool yourself. Like, I don't know where this guy thinks like this makes him some kind of gives him some kind of advantage. It really, honestly, just like with the other one last week or the week before, it makes me feel bad that you're that spiritually unwell that you are attempting to throw my progress in my face. Do I reflect something that needs to be healed in you that you can't figure out? Is that why? Might be. Or maybe you really are just bitch made. Julie says, Road Hog is claiming there is a doxing in chat, but I don't see any. Someone give him his dummy pacifier. He's having a tantrum. Did anybody see doxing in the chat? Anybody? Let me know. Doxing in the chat where? Thank you, Julie. Y'all, Nana's not drunk. AZ, I was gonna say he probably shouldn't be talking about mental stability. Yeah. I mean, yikes. So let's say I was mentally unstable. What do you think somebody like Road Hog would do to me if I was? Would that be a good thing? I mean, like, does he want me to hurt myself? Like, what is your end game here, bro? Like, all you're doing is making the people who do struggle with mental health and addiction look at you with a side eye because it's not normal. Thank you, y'all. Nana's not drunk. Road Hog is such a badass. He goes after women. Yeah. And it's not even like the going after. It's the way in which he does it, right? Like, there's a way to do it that isn't straight up disrespectful and awful. You know what I mean? It's like your brain cells aren't functioning or something. I don't know. I'd rather have mental issues than be fucking dumb as rocks and not be able to form a cohesive response that doesn't involve bitch cunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus. Leon says, does he know that Google is free? I think his vocabulary is lacking the range to express his emotions. He should consider yoga or an exercise program. I find yoga very therapeutic, I can pitch it, Road Hog, in some yoga gear. You probably can't even bend over. What am I talking about? Yelling. I think yelling and acting like a fool is his thing. Let's think about this for a second. If he will speak to a woman like this on the internet who played his own words, what must he act like behind closed doors? Can you imagine? Can you even fathom that? That's terrifying. Honestly. That's terrifying. Yikes. Stina says, there has been no doxing in the chat. Close eye on it. Thank you. Yeah, my moderators are usually all top of everything, man. I highly doubt that happened. Literally. And if it did, it's probably some weird sock that's never been here before that is just trying to make people feel bad for poor Road Hog because he's such a victim. Meh. Okay, let's go on here because this is just painful. This is so painful. All right, let's go on.
She wanted to put her fucking nose in this shit and be Ty Paulson's mommy and hold his motherfucking hand in this. Well, bitch, you're on the radar now. I don't care about your little bullshit. But every fucking thing I can get about you, I'm gonna put it out there and let it be known because you try to break up a family, bitch. You sitting here saying me trying to blackmail somebody. You try to get a kid taken away from his mommy and daddy, bitch. And no, this isn't a higher standard.
For the 900th time, I put up a phone number to the wrong county. And 2 weeks later, I updated my audience. Nice try.
Standard days. I get it. Some people are like, Jeremy, don't go this route. Too fucking late. Too late. I'm not going to sit here and if I'm not going to let Catherine Paulson bully me or act like a stupid bitch, do you really think I'm going to let this little immature fucking cunt fuck with me? And yes, I'll deal with the repercussions of this. I'll deal with it because that's who the fuck I am. At the end of the day, YouTube doesn't mean shit to me. And you know what? Here, I'll say it like this. If I find out that
Sorry about that, guys. So YouTube is nothing to him. Sounds like he sure does care, though. I know. It's like hieroglyphics, literally. I have to read he and his wife's comments like 3 times to understand what they're saying. English is difficult and more decipher. Difficult. Even more difficulter when you don't read much. I know, right? Literally, I was trying to decipher one of their comments yesterday, and I was like, oh my God, grammar is your friend. Trust and believe, But who needs grammar when you can use mean words, right? Who needs grammar? Lexi says, I'm so sorry, AZ. Well, thank you, Lexi. I'm not here to sadfish. I am here to draw attention to this man's abusive behavior. This is abusive. No man on YouTube should be talking like this. Yes, even Real Entertainment News. It's disgusting. I do not like it. It's awful. What is his reasoning? Oh, I don't know. AZ played my own words and people agreed with her. So, I'm from the hood. What is it? What does that have to do with anything? Again, put together a valid argument about why I'm wrong and you are right. Explain to the people why you deleted a video if you had nothing to hide and you did nothing wrong. That's the only thing you should be responding with right now. But here we are. Pathetic.
She did try to kill herself. I'll be a man. Sorry.
Okay, well.
I don't know what people said, just like she said. I just don't know if she said that in her live tonight. Can I just point that out? I don't know. I'm just going off what my people said. Can we admit that? Because she said that, so I'm just doing what my people said. It's funny how all these motherfuckers look at how many mods of Rangers are in the channel. All this, all that. You know what it is? Road Hog went over there to intimidate her. I went over there trying to listen to her. Try to understand what the fuck she's trying to do.
I'm sorry, when did I ever say that I was trying to unalive myself? Anybody? Has anybody ever heard me say that? Anybody? And I find it very, very fascinating that he made a video about Real Entertainment News like he's any better. Stina Marie says, this says so much more about him than it does about you. Thank you, Stina, and I appreciate that. And that's how I'm choosing to look at it. It's like, here's dig a hole, bury yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, dig a hole, bury yourself. I'm so hood. I wear bright orange safety vests because I'm so hood. Oh my God. You guys, laughing with you literally is therapeutic. I appreciate that. And, I can't really take things like this too seriously. I mean, a man in a work truck yelling C-word and bitch and this and that, making fun of my mental health recovery, whatever, then to be like, but I don't really care about YouTube. Sure, Dan, tell us more how you don't care.
Dude, but okay. So it's wrong for me to go after her on that bullshit, but it's okay for her and her fucking little group. And now she called my people cult too tonight. We're a cult, so we have to understand that. We're a cult now. So it's okay for her to say that shit. Why the fuck do I have to take the high road? Why? Because she's a fucking female? But this female is putting herself in 2 men's.
No, nobody expects you to take the road, the high road, Road Hog. I don't think you know the way to the high road. You have a long way to go. Okay? I just want to say on behalf of all real men, we have officially kicked him out of the Chad Mill Club and revoked his man card. Sorry, AZ. Justin. Justin, where's he going to go now? Justin, we don't want him. You know? Now what? Now what do we do? Thank you, Justin. I don't think any real man would respond like this. And like I always say, if you have to tell me how real you are you even really real, bro? Probably not. Probably not. Let's watch the rest. Yeah, I'm gonna let it run for a couple minutes and stopping it because I'll never get through this. It's if sandpaper had a voice, I mean, really.
This problem. This bitch is inserting herself into 2 men's problems. I've been told that I'm wrong for inserting myself into women's problems. Here's the thing. I apologize to anybody that doesn't understand where I'm coming from. No, she has the no. She controls them because she had them in there. I don't want Road Hog in there. Blah 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 blah. That is control. Her mods did what she said. Okay, she controlled her mods, and I do control.
I lied. About the whole cult thing. Yes, if you agree with this behavior, you must be in a cult. I'll say it again. If you agree with this behavior, you must be in a cult. This is not normal. If you agree. Normal people do not respond like this. Not even a little bit.
All my people, if they fucking step out of the line, we take care of it. We start kicking that shit to the curb. We don't want that shit here. I don't need everybody stepping up for me. But here's what I'm saying. Her and Todd, she won't even address the situation about Todd trying to get a hold of my shit. That's her calling. I'm talking about her. But we're still responsible for our subs. Like it or not, that's a fucked up deal. I hate to admit it, but I'm responsible for my people too. These people are here. So I have to be responsible for that. But here's my thing. She went off and she's done all this bad shit. But the moment I come at her and she's called me vile, all this, she has no respect. She said it in her chat, she has no respect for me, so there's no respect now.
Okay, let me make something clear. Everything was fine until you went live and started like making innuendos about knowing where I live and saying disgusting shit. Then I lost respect for you. Would you respect me if I did that to you? Probably not, right? I hope you have your listening ears on, Road Hog, because I know this is probably really hard for you to absorb, but I treated you just like I would treat anybody else I was, doing commentary on. I played your own voice. I didn't pull things out of the sky. I didn't come up on here and lie. I played your own words. And then you tried to assassinate my character for playing the words that came out of your mouth. And you want me to respect you? Are you kidding me? And you're surprised by this? This is shocking to you? Wow.
So let me clear this up. There is no respect, so the gloves are off. So there is no low blow. She went low blow. She's allowed this shit. She's fine with it. Let this motherfucking be known. Me and Todd Paulson will deal with our problems, but like I said, she's holding Todd's hand. Okay, and I want people to understand this is me going off. I don't need everybody to side with me or call me wrong or something. That's it. And yeah, I'm high-headed about it because you know what? It's so stupid that she won't listen to reason. Yeah, because you know what? It is stupid to try and kill yourself when you know that you got problems going on. You got to go get that help. You can't let it get that bad. Okay.
Oh my God. He has this so wrong. It's so sad that I even have to bring this up again. I told my story because I know a lot of people deal with this. I know a lot of people love people that deal with this. In summation, one day, years ago, I got sick of being addicted to opiates and I went to the hospital. After 7 hours, the doctor tried to discharge me with a piece of paper and told me to call detoxes myself. Well, doctor, all the detoxes and beds are full, okay? And I am ready now. And he didn't care. So I said to him, if you let me out on the street, I'm going to unalive myself. Because I knew if I said that, then he would have no choice but to get me the help I needed. Now, because I manipulated him into saving my own life, he sent me to a freaking psych ward, which ended up being like one of the greatest things that could possibly happen because I actually, considering how rough I was feeling, I actually enjoyed being there because I met some amazing people and it helped take my mind off things and it all happened for a reason, right? I never ever showed up at the hospital and said, I'm going to hurt myself. That's not how it happened. But even if it was, what does that have to do with the issue at hand? I said what I needed to say to save my own life. And I've been good ever since. Okay? Okay. Just so we're clear. Because you got this all fucked up. It's shocking, I know.
Okay, what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I think it's funny that she tried to kill herself, but she's talking about people in stress and all this, and look what the fuck she's bringing down on her. What am I supposed to listen to reason? She's the one that came at me. She did this. This is not me. I respected her the other night. Go look at the live. Me and her. She did get the help, but now she's reverting exactly back like she did. Has she admitted any wrongs? No. Did she fully vent the story about me and Top Paulson in my live today, earlier this morning?
You guys, answer me in the chat. Have you ever heard me own up to any of my wrongs before? Say yes or no. Have I ever owned up to any of my wrongs before? Yes or no? Thank you.
I showed the proof. I proved her wrong. She lied on her fucking shit. Oh, Road Hog did this and did that. Do you not hear her one bit saying anything? No. You will not hear conspiracy admit that she fucking lied about me taking the video down, throwing it up, and everything else. You don't hear that. I will consider this, and I'll be respectful. I have listened to T's shit. I listened to the whole thing last night. That's why I made today's video, because you know what? And I was respectful in today's video. You never heard me call her out of her name, nothing like that. I was like, look, you're wrong about what you did. She even went on Twitter this morning saying, oh, look, Road Hog took the video down, edited everything. No, I didn't. Then she said, I put it back up. No, I didn't. Okay. Here she is sticking her ass in the dealing with me and Todd. And she thinks it's okay. They went off and blocked me in that channel because they don't want me to sit there. You know why? She says that she wants to hear shit, but she doesn't want to hear my voice because I figured out.
You guys get the hint, right? You're right, Kim. You're literally right. Like, this is just, it's sad. It's sad that this person cannot see the damage that they could cause to people like me who are maybe not in a spot like I'm in, right? Like, all this has done lately is make me thankful that I got out of that life, for one. And for two, you know how many messages I've gotten from people? Do you know how many messages I've gotten from people who are like, thank you. I'm so sick of people treating people who struggle with mental health and addiction like they're less than. Thank you. How many people have fucking thanked Road Hog for anything he's done? What has he done? called a bunch of women the C word. Congratulations, Road Hog. Sherry's Landscaping. Here's for a new dodgeball. I'm so proud of your recovery. Too beautiful lady inside and out. Beautiful mama. Thank you, Sherry. That's really nice. You've been a great supporter. I appreciate that. Thank you. So sweet. But what I want to tell you guys is honestly, this is not acceptable behavior. No creator should be dealing with this kind of vitriol at all. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable in real life if someone talks to you like this. So it's definitely unacceptable online. 1 second, please. Hold on. So if you're out there and you're struggling and you're embarrassed to ask for help or you're ashamed to ask for help, don't be. Miserable fucks like this guy are below you, no matter how sick you are, no matter what you're doing. Because people who are good people don't act like this. They don't. They don't take joy in other people's sorrows. That's not normal. And if you're embarrassed to ask for help or you're ashamed of yourself, just know that in the long run, the only thing that will matter is that you helped yourself and you saved yourself. If you're scared to tell your parents, your children, your sister, your brother that you need help because you're scared you'll be looked down upon, it doesn't matter, because if the people really care about you, they'll just be happy you did the best to save your life. Don't ever let some big bitch bully like this fucking guy you see on your screen tell you otherwise. Okay? This man is so rotten inside that he literally takes joy in other people's sorrows. And I don't care how sick you are or what drugs you do or, what you have going on in your mental health. It is never okay to act like this. This is inexcusable behavior from a grown-ass man. Disgusting. This is the last time I will speak on this man. He is fucking dead to me. This is a trash human being doing trash human being shit. I would hang out with Katie Joy before I would fucking look at this man. He's disgusting. And I mean that. Okay? I mean that. You cannot talk about Katie Joy, but be even worse without getting called out. You've been called out. You've showed your true colors. Thank you for that. Because this International Show Your Ass Week, what is it, Sunday now? Thank God. Tomorrow's Monday. International Show Your Ass Week. The past 2 weeks has been really rough, you guys. Really rough. But before I go, I want to say this. When you sign off this live, just remember, the not interested button works just as good as the unsubscribe button. That way you don't even need to see people like this come up in your feed if you don't want to, right? I'm not telling anyone to do. I'm just saying what works for me. There are people out here who have been straight up nasty that I don't even have to see their feed come up anymore. I hit the do not interested button. See you later. Out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. Now, before we go, I'm going to ask you to hit the like button. I'm going to ask you, when you get off of here, think of 3 things you're grateful for. Law of attraction and shit. And do not never let somebody bully you or make you feel less than, like Road Hog does to people. Okay? Okay. Well, thank you for showing up. Think of those 3 things. Because, this miserable energy is disgusting, and I'd rather be thankful for the good things I do have. Tomorrow is a new day, a new week, a new chapter. So let's just make the next couple weeks like the opposite of what has happened. I'm going to do my best to do that, to not flood your feeds with freaking negative Nancy Nelly crybabies. I don't want to be that content creator who just brings you negative stuff, like literally. But this fucking behavior needed to be spoken on. And now the issue is dead. So Road Hog, you can dox my family, show pictures of my kid, make fun of my recovery, say I have track marks when I don't. Do whatever the fuck makes you happy, dude. Whatever it is you need to fill, whatever void you have that makes you this disgusted human being, please figure it out, because, All right, guys, smash the like button. If you need help and you're embarrassed and you need someone to talk to, hit me up on Instagram. I will talk to you. Thank you for everybody showed up. I appreciate that. My moderators, I love you guys. I'd be lost without you. I really would. All right, everybody, have a good night. Think of 3 things you are grateful for.